Ooh, here's a name I can say from the Eradicator.
Hello everybody and welcome to this channel. This is the Eradicator and today we are going to fly a ship that I don't often fly anymore. Unfortunately, I used to fly this ship a lot when this was my biggest ship. It used to be my biggest ship at some point. Now I have other ships for other endeavors. Of course, you probably recognize it right now. It is the Constellation from Roberts Space Industries. And in this video, well, I will going to show you what we can do with this ship. This ship, which I believe now is a little bit underrated, I would say. It's one of those original ships. Many people say that it needs another rework. That will be the third reworks if it gets another rework. But hey, you know, why not? Anyway, so what we are going to do today, first, as you can see, I am doing something here. First, we're going to check out the shield generators, which will go down here. There you go, the 5AMA Shimali here. And I am overclocking those shield generators. This is something that is really going to help me out for what we are going to do further down the line. But first, guys, I want to talk about this month's giveaway. I have a pretty exceptional giveaway. I am giving away a Starfarer with lifetime insurance. This is a pretty massive ship that right now is useful, very useful, I would say, for cargo runs. It has a 291 SCU of cargo capacity. In the future, it is going to be able to refuel other ships as well. So it is definitely the big potential cash cow that you are going to have to use in the future if you want to make money. And you have a chance of getting one. All you have to do is to comment to any videos posted this month related to Star Citizen. The winner will be announced early April. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button because it also helps. Also, if you are a supporter of this channel on Patreon, for example, don't forget that you also have multiple entries as well. Link is in the description down below if you want to help this channel. Speaking of that, I'm also giving away $50 in gift cards. This is for my Patreon supporters out there to give them a bit. Thank you for supporting me throughout all of these months or years, even for some people. So shout out to everybody who helped me out and support me on the crowdfunding website Patreon. Anyway, guys, let's get started. Let's talk about today's video. All right, guys. So we are here at Everest Station, and I am going to pick up one of my buddies here. Rap Space. It's really hard to say for me. I always say Rap Space. I don't know how to say his name. So I'll just call him Rat Space or WS, right? And so he is going to crew my Constellation here. Remember, guys, that the Constellation is supposed to be a multi-crew ship. It is one of the one of those entry-level multi-crew ships that we're having in the game right here, and that's because this ship is considered to be a gunship. It is not a starfighter. Now, sure, it used to be more maneuverable in the past. In the past, it was possible to dogfight. Nowadays, not really anymore, if you see what I mean. And so, which is why, if you want to get into some entanglements, you want to get into trouble with this ship, you need a crew. At least you need a gunner to cover your back. And so this is exactly what I'm trying to do. I am trying, sorry about the poor flying skills. This shows you here that this is a ship that is not easy to fly. I am going to pick up my buddy here, Rap Space, who for some reason is outside of his Pisces, and he is going to get in the ship first. This is going to be interesting. Normally, I pick up corpses. Today, it's not going to be a corpse. It is going to be a real live player that we are going to pick up in today's video. Let's get a little bit closer. This is where you can see how tiny the Pisces is. Really, really, really tiny. All right, we're going to get as close as possible. And when we are close, we are going to open the ship. To open the ship, by the way, if you want to open everything, just press the key K, press K, and this is where the ship is open. The elevator is open. I do hope he is very close. He's very close. We can see him. Come on, come on, come on. EVAing through to the ship. Where is he going? Yes, the elevator is here. Come here. Where are you going, Rat Space? No, this is not the elevator. That's the cargo. All right. Well, we'll just scoop him like this, right? So pressing key once again, and boom. We can see... we can see that the pickup was not the most comfortable pickup I've ever done, for sure. But anyway, we are heading towards our adventures here, guys. We are going to do one of those jump claim missions, which is a mission that was added in Star Citizen Alpha 3.8. These are missions that are pretty decent because they pay about 10,000 Alpha UEC per completion. So if we are 2 here, we are going to do this mission with 2 people. We are going to split 10,000 alpha UEC with 2 people. This is a mission that I have done a couple of days ago. I've done this mission with Anak in his Karak, but I thought that the Karak was maybe not the best ship to do this mission. Why? First, it's way too big, and as a result, it consumes way too much fuel. And second, it's a little bit overkill as well, because you are going to need far more crew member than you actually need. The problem with the Karak is that the pilot does not have access to the guns, so it is not really effective. You need to have at least 1 or 2 gunmen to do enough damage and to dispose of the enemies that you are going to encounter around those mining climbs. So here we go. I have 2 missions here that we are going to do at Crusader L3, just 6 million kilometers away from Hurston. It is not really too far, and so what will be there? Yeah, we'll be splitting those 10,000 alpha UECs in 2. If we finish the 2 missions, that is going to be 10,000 alpha UEC for both of us. All right, we are now at Crew L3, and this is where we're having our little mission here, or jump claim. Oh, this is so hard. We'll have to destroy those sentries anyway, and there's about 9 of them. Now, if only we were talking about sentries, that would be okay. But on top of that, we have those people who jumped to claim those claim jumpers. Yeah, I was. It's a little bit late as I'm recording this video, guys. You probably see, oh, I look so tired, right? Anyway, we are now at the place where we are dealing with those claim jumpers here. And, well, I was thinking, well, I'm going to shoot down at this sentry. And I thought, how come it does not work? And the more I shoot, I'm not doing any damage. At the same time, you know, if we were just talking about the sentries, that would be okay. But we also have an entire squadron of prospector. Why, right? That's because those prospectors are here to mine the local area, and they decide to gang on you as soon as you arrive in the vicinity. And so we are going to destroy those sentries, because they did also place sentries to attack any people who dared to defend the local claim. And this is exactly why we came here. Fortunately, the Constellation has a very long range. The Constellation has a range of 3 kilometers, so you can really snipe, so to speak, those sentries from quite far away. Now, at the same time, you can see the Constellation does not have a very good maneuverability, so that's why dogfighting those prospectors, even though they're just prospectors, right? Dogfighting those prospectors is not really ideal, which is why I am so glad that Rapspace is here in my ship, gunning that turret for me. He is definitely taking down some of those prospectors, while at the same time I am trying to take down those sentries. And yeah, it is really helping a lot. Sometimes, yeah, I'm fighting maybe something a little bit at point blank range, as we can see. Whoa, what are we having here? One of those prospectors getting into the action just in front of us. Fortunately, Ratspace is doing his best to chase them away. Now, have a look at the top left side of my screen. You are going to see behind the chat. I wish I had deleted the chat, right? But at the same time, Ratspace didn't have any microphone, so I had to talk to him by chat. You are also going to see that thanks to the overclocked shields, then the Constellation is not taking any damage at all, which is something that we could also see in the other video that I made with Anax Karak. Here with the Constellation, we're not taking any damage at all, which is really helping a lot to contribute to this mission. Now, would I take eventually damage if I was fighting myself, all by myself, those prospectors? Perhaps, because I will be focusing less on the objective and more on the prospectors, and then the sentries will also add to the entire gang against me. So that didn't that wouldn't really help a lot. However, with a combination of Rapspace and myself flying the Constellation and shooting down those targets from afar, I think that we are doing a pretty solid job. There we go. We still have 4 sentries to go. There's one right dead ahead, so we're about to complete the mission. Are we taking care so much? Are we taking care about those prospectors? Not so much, as you can see. Despite taking a lot of hits here, this is really not much of a war. And this is also a big difference compared to, for example, a Cutlass. I've done this mission with a Cutlass before. I've done this mission before my Cutlass was upgraded, after the Cutlass was upgraded, and even when I had my battle-ready Cutlass Black, it did occur to me to be running out of shields. Here I have not even upgraded the shields of this constellation. These are just the base shields, but the big difference between the constellation and the cutlass is that the constellation, as you could see earlier in this video, the constellation has 2 shield generators, which when they are overclocked makes it really difficult for especially NPCs to get rid of those shields. Now here I did lose, as you can see now, the shield, my front shield is quite critical, but you are going to see, if you pay attention on the top left, you are going to see that they are going to regenerate very quickly. Once again, that is thanks to the shields being overclocked, and this is what allows basically the survivability of this ship. Now, of course, it does appear a little bit floaty. I have to say I was feeling a little bit seasick here, flying that constellation, trying to get that sentry in my crosshairs. There you go, target destroyed. And we have one more sentry to go. We'll try to get it done as quickly as possible. I want to believe that Rat Space did get rid of the Prospector. As you could see, throughout this mission, I haven't attacked a single prospector. This was the job of Rat Space right here in my turret, and this is how we are finishing this mission right here. We're almost there. Come on, about to be destroyed, and there you go. Objective complete. Objective complete. Locate and destroy sentries. Target destroyed. As you are going to see, there we are going to get our money. Here we go, 5,000 Alpha UEC. The other 5,000 Alpha UEC went to Rat Space here, who is very busy in the turret. As you can see, we're still under attack. There were actually a couple of prospectors here that were attacking us, trying to show you a little bit of action here for you guys so that you can see the action in the third-person view. This is probably going to be the thumbnail of this video. There you go, look at that. Constellation against prospectors. The 4 forward guns here manned by me, as well as the turret here in Rap Space. Rap Space doing an amazing job. It is not easy to fight in third-person mode. Basically, I'm just trying my luck. It's basically, whoa, we are taking a lot of hits here. It's basically Rat Space doing his best to destroy those prospectors. So once those prospectors are gone, well, you can, I mean, once the sentries are gone, then you can have a little bit of fun with the prospectors, as we are seeing here. Well, there's a lot of explosion, lots of laser effects on my canopy here. I'm trying my best here to take down this prospector. Its front shields are gone. There you go, target destroyed. And you're going to see I was awarded 500 Alpha UEC for the kill. As soon as the mission is gone, you destroy those prospectors, you are getting a little bit of money on the side, which is always nice when you are flying a big ship, a bigger ship, I would say, like the Constellation. That's all for this video, guys. I wanted to show you that the Constellation is still useful. The Constellation still has a usefulness, and if you are the owner of a Constellation, you might have been a little bit toned down by the fact that it is not very maneuverable, and that you may think that it has less uses than in the past because people are going for bigger ships. Then I wanted to show you that you can still give it a try, and you can still have a lot of fun with some of your buddies on board. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like that button if you did like today's content. I will see you tomorrow for more Star Citizen content. This is the Eradicator. I'm signing out.